What's up, YouTube? Crazy week for profits on all types of strategic environments, not just buy, hold, sell like a lot of different channels might be their jam, but we've been doing a mix of things over here. Rumble, unfortunately, just to follow up from yesterday, yes, it did open pretty good on the green, nowhere near what it was last night. Rumble opened up around $10. Okay, so there was still, people were still up on their options quite a bit. You were still green by I think that was about 15%. It's fallen off, but it did get an upgrade for price target to 15%. So a green trade is a green trade, right? We had AI run all day today, from the get-go, right out of the gates. This thing was actually the high on this was like 9,000%. So I don't know what you're doing over there on other tickers, guys. Especially the same people that have been in like BBBY or AMC for their entire lives. But all this kind of stuff's going on around you. And, you're going to be able to do a lot more with this money than with, your pretend war against the short sellers and things like that. Like it's just going nowhere. Your own CEO is against you. Okay, it's never going to change anything. You might as well be in a channel like mine or somewhere else where they're, teaching you how to trade and giving you plays that, are actionable. Okay, we had quite a few people make money on AI today. It wasn't even on my radar until it was up 9 or 10 bars. 10 bars, actually, I think, on the green. And then I actually shorted some of this for quick scalps. But you can see that it is crossing to the downside right here. So, and the RSI is 30. It's overbought. So to close out the day, it's probably going to peel back a bit down to probably like 32. If I had to guess, you can even see the volume on the MACD. It's falling. So expect that to come back down to 32-ish. If you go to 5, it's like hugging. Okay, it's already there. It's going to say, it has not been below 13 today, except for this one spot. So I'm not sure it falls all the way down to like 31.71. I don't think so. But it is headed for a bit of some profit taking into the weekend. People made their money there. Most of them probably don't want to hold. This is like the retail version is soon. It's just a sympathy play. But if you look, guys, the 1 year, 1 day, it's only been around a few months. It's been around since summertime, and all it's done is steal money from people that put it into the stock. So if you want your money stolen, go with the lesser-known retail version. Sure, it's up today. Oh, what? So was Mullen. But if you want to really take a good look at Mullen, guys, which is a stock I've literally hated on since last year. Which, oh shocker, 2022 it was $16. They have 60 employees, guys, top to bottom. That includes your mechanics and your receptionist. 60. Okay, they're not going to meet any of these goals that they tell you they're going to meet. They're just going to keep diluting. They're at 1.75 billion shares. Have fun losing your money over there if that's the kind of garbage you're playing. If you're playing this garbage when the CFO jumps out of a building and the company says we're closing our doors, if you're playing that, that's what's going to happen to you. Okay, I want to help people. I want to put them onto actionable, decent stocks like Intel, like Carnival Corporation, right? Still green again today for almost the entire day. And like the week on Carnival Corp, guys, was incredible. This is the week, guys, on Carnival, okay? 5 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Catching the bottom, catching the utter bottom, and going all the way up with it, okay? Still got 200 shares of it myself with some covered calls. Burr made a bunch of people some money today. Burr was insane. It had some news. My people got in here. I actually shorted it a couple times because I missed it. And I know when I see this, it's time for some red, and that's exactly what you got. Okay, so that was just a 100% perfect short for me. Pretty much I just did a bunch of scalping today myself. I sold some covered calls, some cash covered puts on FRC for next week, which are way down. We had discussed these MCB. Okay, this was that bank that was getting there was rumors going around, I guess, on Twitter by Cohorts, whatever his name is, right? And it did all this. Okay, so I shorted it here and covered it here, and then I did like a short here, covered real quick. There wasn't really much there. This is just on top of me selling cash covered puts at 250 and 5, where you made 75% or more. Because yesterday the 5 was 60 cents to $1. The 250 was 40 cents. Okay, so now you close out at 10, you make 30 cents a share. That's a significant amount. Okay, the 750 was over $2, and now it's 42 cents. Right. So if you sold it and got $2, it was like 2 something, but we'll just call it 2 because I can't remember exactly. You sold it at 2 and you bought it back right now for 42 cents, but you can only do 5, so we'll do 45. You can't buy it back for 42, so I don't know why it reads 42. And if you're a hedge fund, you get to break the rules. If you're an everyday person, you got to go to whole numbers. You made 444%. Okay? Like, these things print it. And this is the stuff we were talking about yesterday. What are the odds that this is going to go to $2 overnight? Very slim. Right? Yes, it happened to SBNY, but we basically were told that it was happening to SBNY. All that was going on with this one was just a rumor. There was no one was telling us that's happening, okay? What else? Tesla. Well, I mean, obviously, Tesla's Tesla. So I've discussed in the Discord, so you can join. The link will be in the description. I've discussed Tesla. We had someone double their account today on Tesla. She doubled her account. She could have more than doubled it from the numbers I'm seeing. So, to double your account, you only need 100%. So either she didn't have her whole account in, which is the smart thing. You don't want to put your whole account in the ticker, or she sold early or something like that. But we had people making money on Tesla. So if you're in AMC right now and you're looking at this and you're going, what the hell? This guy showed me 7,000%. He showed me 1,400%. You're over there worrying about literal pennies, okay? Pennies. You're trying to get this MOAS that has turned into a fantasy. It's turned into a joke. You used to call everything else a distraction. Do you know what the distraction is now, guys? It is AMC. AMC is the distraction. I hate to break it to you, but you're being robbed of all these plays on the market that exist. All this money that's out there. You're just being robbed of it because it's an opportunity cost while you hold. When that thing reverse splits, you better believe I'm taking puts and shorting the piss out of it. Okay? Because I tried to roll calls with you guys this week. I bought in 550 calls for 20 cents. I closed them yesterday for 3. They're worth 0 today. Okay? 3 cents from 20. I got smoked. The damn stock's 260%, and it can't even run. It can't even run up over $5. It's $4.98 right now. This is retarded. I've never seen anything so stupid. Look at this thing. 260%. This is up 80% from yesterday. Up. And the stock made it, it limp deed its way up a penny. It's up 1 penny. A penny. 1 penny. It's pathetic. Please, get the hell out of these stocks already. AMC is the same as Bed Bath & Beyond. You know, if Amazon buys them, I would short Amazon because they're buying a bad, toxic asset. Okay? Straight up. They don't make money. It's as simple as that. You can release your movies in AMC theaters without buying the company. You ever think about that, Amazon? You don't actually have to expose yourself to a toxic asset that just dilutes endlessly. What else? Riot defying crypto, guys. So I'm just kind of wrapping up the week in this video here. Defying crypto. Look at this thing. And what I mean by that is Bitcoin went up a bit, but for the last 5 hours, Bitcoin's been falling. And Riot all day. And yes, we had people in this. And you can see where it's bouncing off of. VWAP, holding VWAP, or bouncing off the 13 EMA. It only checked it once. It's probably going to recheck it one more time before close. But this will rise as it checks. It'll be like 990, 995 is what it's going to check on close. If we go to the hourly, let's say. Yeah, nowhere near it. No man's land. We can go to the 5-minute. And there you go. So it hasn't even been below 13 EMA except that one time where it touched VWAP and it said, no, thank you, and it kept going. Again, opportunity cost, you're being robbed of. You could your account, if you're an AMC or Bed Bath & Beyond or Mullen, your account could be up this today. Okay, if you knew how to do this, or if you don't, you need to be in the Discord. Hey, there's a blonde dude. He charges $400 for his courses. I don't know what they entail, but I don't. They're not live one-on-one. They're just pre-recorded courses. So he's charging you $400 for YouTube videos. Meet Kevin is charging you $1,200 for YouTube videos for his courses. You know, I do a weekend class. It's $35. We've got 7 people in. You know, 2 weeks ago we had 10. I used maximum 10. So we've had 5 full classes of 10 people each right now. There's 3 spots left in this week. It's for members only, though. You've got to be a Discord member. I don't offer it to just anyone on YouTube, okay? So come in, become a member, and maybe you won't miss these kinds of opportunity costs, right? Intel Corp, that was another win, right? Intel Corp, I believe, was still up another 100% today on its options. They're probably something like 30 or 40% now as the day's coming to a close, right? Exactly. So, but they were up over 140%. Like, the day's coming to a close, so they're not going to retain the full amount here. If you go look at, like, next week, though, everything's green. Green, 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 green. Stock moved up 1.5%, 40%, 30, 40% on the options chains. Because this is a nice 401k stock that pays dividends that you can hang on to. It was severely, severely oversold. Okay, and it's just now coming back into a value play. That's what I got for you guys. I can't say it enough. Get in the Discord if you want to be, you know, eyes on place. If you want to be making some cash. Instead of just hodling the same garbage or being touted into buying, you know, everyday normal trash that just, you know, like look at SI. People were trying to pump SI. It's done. It's going to zero. Why are you trying to pump it? SBNY. Everyone was chasing in yesterday in the 30. It was like 30, and now it's 19 cents. So you lost 50% of your money. 40%. Oh, yeah. 37%. Okay, you're down. To chase a defunct, bankrupt bank that's done. It's toast. It's over with. They have a crypto department left that is being sold on April 5th. Right? You got to get your money out of it by April 5th, they said. Or we're just going to close it and mail you a check. Why are you trying? Why does retail think they're going to save anything? It's done. $72. We shorted it in my Discord out over $70. And then it got suspended, and then we woke up to nothing. Nothing. I was going to cover for $1, but the exchange wouldn't accept it because it was halted. So I had to wait until it opened, and it opened at I think 12 cents. And by the time I put in my order, it was like 16 cents because I'm not allowed to. I don't have full pre-market. I only have 2.5 hours pre-market. So some of you guys, you can start at 4. What do you start at? 4 a.m. Eastern. I can't start until 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so I miss about 2.5, 3 hours of the pre-market. So, anyways, again, you're not saving this. It's the decision's been made. It's under the control and management of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corp, FDIC. So stop trying to save stuff that's already gone. Please, for your own good, for your own health, for your own sanity, and pop into a Discord where I'm not going to pump you. I'm not going to pump dumpster fires on you and then use you as my exit liquidity. I called out a dude on Twitter today who was trying to say Mullen was going to 375 and 575 just so he could sell his bag to you guys. I see right through that crap, guys. Do yourselves a favor, join up, and become free from it all. Stock Whisperer, we'll see you on Monday.